Hi again. Good to have you still with us for more Explore Tulsa.
Most everyone has heard of Dr. Robert Zellner, who has also been a great friend of mine ever since moving my family here to Tulsa when he first helped us out with our eye care needs.
Ooh, he must have finished optometry school at a very young age to have known you way back then.
Since then, he spent much of his time expanding to better help Tulsa, from his sleep center to his new medical complex capable of serving patients with all kinds of needs.
I'll talk about the newest baby in the family, which is Zellner Medical Group. So it's the newest business we have, and really, in many regards, is where most patients start. We have Patty Wheaton, a nurse practitioner who has extensive training on family practice and sleep medicine. So we have key providers now that can really quarterback and direct traffic, which is something we've never had before.
I mean, I could go anywhere and get a job. That's not a problem. Nurse practitioners are highly in demand. But knowing that I was going to go to work for someone that they're committed to this community, and they're not just out for the money end of it. I think they're wise businessmen, and I think that they temper that very nicely with their concern for people and the community. And I wasn't worried that my ability to practice the way I want to practice and care for my patients the way I want to care for my patients was going to be affected.
We do podiatry, we do dental oral appliances, we do women's health, we see children, pediatrics, and overall family care. So we're kind of doing a lot of different things. We also have Dr. D'Souza, who's here one day a week, who sees sleep specialty patients, and so we are busy all the time.
So we started as a diagnostic facility. We're able to then provide the therapy that's associated with those diagnoses of obstructive sleep apnea. From there, we branched out to Zellner Medical Group, in which kind of completes the circle, and especially with oral appliances that is custom fit by a specially trained dentist, and we have Dr. Bennett, who's the best in the business.
So oral appliances, everyone calls them mouth guards, and that's completely okay with me. All I care about is that you wear it. But it's actually a customized oral appliance, and it will fit on the upper and the lower. There's different styles or designs. The appliance is customized to you. Obviously, if you wear a CPAP or have tried to wear a CPAP and you've gone through multiple masks and just a mask doesn't fit. Also, if the CPAP pressure might be too high. So I'm an alternative to CPAP if you cannot wear CPAP. Or sometimes, actually in conjunction with CPAP, we can wear an oral appliance and CPAP to lower pressures to let someone actually be able to wear this comfortably. The best way to explain how an oral appliance works is if you're watering the garden and you get a kink in the hose, water doesn't come out, right? So how a CPAP works is it is going to blow pressurized air through that kink to open it up. But what an oral appliance does is it'll actually change the position of the jaw, okay, so that the airway or the kink is actually opened up naturally.
There's a lot of tired people out there, so let's just start there, right? So the second most complaint in a doctor's office, behind the common cold, the second thing is fatigue. So if you're tired, we can help that. People try to overcomplicate it and overanalyze it, and they automatically think, well, I can't wear a CPAP, or I could never do this, or I could never do that. The truth of the matter is that technology has improved exponentially, and all these advances, like televisions and telephones and CPAP machines and oral appliances and all that has improved exponentially over the last decade. So we are on the cutting edge of all that stuff, which is pretty exciting.
I told someone the other day, this is the hardest job I've ever loved. I love what I do. I'm very, very fortunate.
Patients seem to like the idea where they can just come here and they don't have to worry about going to all these different specialists. They can kind of come here and we help connect the dots for them. Whether they need a sleep study or a CPAP machine or diabetic shoes or an oral appliance, we help bring all that to the table for them so they don't have to go to a bunch of different people.
It has been my dream to be able to work with all the specialties together. There are not many places in the United States that have all parts of this together so that it's, okay, you need to do this, go over here. Or if I need to talk to the physician, I just walk down the hall. To me, it's amazing, and that's truly how sleep and patient care should be.